Abhijit,
Hi.
welcome. I walked into your office and the first thing I saw is this. I'm from St. Xavier's. To save time, let's just assume I'm always right.
Yeah, I think that's the Xavierite attitude that every Xavier has it.
Yes.
And for last 10 years when I was in Xavier's, it was pushed into us that a Xavierite is always right. It is a little bit of arrogance, but
It's
the
a
right.
lot of arrogance.
But I think it's right arrogance, because I always believe like an attitude. You have right attitude, you have wrong attitude. Similarly, you have right arrogance, wrong arrogance. I think we as Xavierites have the right attitude and the right arrogance.
Right.
And we probably just know where to use it. We don't use it all the time.
So let's jump right into it because
Sure.
the motive is just to cover what you've been through.
Mhm.
So beginning from the first few bits, 10th standard, how much did you get?
My God, you're embarrassing me now. So let me be very honest, Hitesh, and I've not been like I've been a very average student throughout. In my 10th grade, I think my prelims, I fared very badly. Rather, I think I also flunked in a few subjects where my parents were called. And I think my parents were quite worried whether I'll clear my boards or no. But I did clear my boards. And I scored, if I jog my memory right, I scored around 52%, which was not great. So my parents were worried what will happen, how will you get into college and other stuff. But I did fortunately get into a college, did my college from a proper place. And
So was that commerce, arts?
yeah, I'm a BCom student. So I think it's very important now when I look back, it's very important what you want to do in life. I always wanted to be a pilot. And
That's like a four-year-old student wanting to be an astronaut.
yeah, probably you could say that. It actually, you're right also. When I was in my 4th grade, that's when I wanted to be a pilot. And ever since that, I stuck to my aspiration of being a pilot. But due to my peer pressure in 10th standard, I got into BCom. Okay, I come from a entrepreneurial family where my parents could easily afford to send me abroad. But because of my peer pressure, everyone was getting into BCom. I thought if I take BSc, I'll be left out. I went into BCom.
Okay.
So it was purely and I killed my aspiration that very day when I went into BCom. Okay, not knowing that, hey, I wanted to be a pilot, and for pilot, I need to do BSc because I need maths and physics. Peer pressure, you know how it is when you're 15-year-old, what your friends are doing, you think they are right, and you're always against your parents.
Yes.
You always think the biggest enemy you have is your dad and mom.
Yes.
Right? So that's what happened with me also. And then moving forward, 12th grade, I again didn't score very well, but I was better than my 10th grade. So I worked hard.
4%, 5%.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, how well can an average student do? I'm an average student, right? From a 52%, I can't jump to an 85, 90%, which is a very good grade. I jumped to a 58% in my 12th. And that's when, after close to 700 days of going through BCom, I realized what have I done. I wanted to do BSc and I wanted to be a pilot. So I went back and spoke to my parents. And my dad, like I said, I come from an entrepreneurial family. He said that why don't you go abroad? And I did my own research. He did his own research. And he said that, hey, you know what? If you go to US, after BCom, you can still do BSc. They allow you to do that. Okay. So I decided to do that. But fate had something else in store. So I got denied 3 times for an US visa in the year 1999, where the IT was booming. Everyone was getting visa to go. I was the only one amongst many that I knew who didn't get a visa to go.